Alright, we got the Magic. Always a good team to go against. We got two other players, Anthony Black and
getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy.
They do have Keldon Johnson, and they have De'Aaron Fox. So
hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game.
AB's gonna have trouble on this dude.
I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west.
Ben Carroll had a great playoffs, but they came up short.
They hold the first place spot in the conference.
Let the Pistons come back on them.
They've got momentum.
And right now for the Spurs, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here.
They've been known to beat us.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there.
And we found Frank Vogel. They put Frank Vogel back in the game. He's been with the Mavs for a while. I don't know why he wasn't in 25. He was on the Pacers team, but you can't transport him. So I'm sure Mitch Johnson's great, but there he is, the one and only. Because we officially went from Popovich to Vogel, but then Vogel wasn't in 25. So, all right, beautiful.
Jeremy Grant is out there with Rudy Gobert.
I like that.
Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Garland. And it's Black in at the 3. And for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Desmond Bain out there with Fox. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. Clark, you've been a part of this league for quite some time. What were some of your favorite cities to visit?
Well, it's hard to not include some of the big market cities. L.A., New York, Chicago, Boston, in part because those teams were really good and they also had great fan bases and fun venues to play in.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done.
You can't force
but
DeJounte
even
to
if it
do
happens
anything.
a few times, that can change the game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And it's the Magic with the ball.
Now, if Franz starts having a bad game, we'll put Anthony on the Aaron.
Finished off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Grant for three. Rebound by the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's Garland, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Come on, dude.
On the rise. And Shams,
can't live down there.
The report. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Black, and he tries in. Banchero grabs the board. Outside, Fox. Banchero passes to Bitadze. No good from Grant. The Magic trail by 3. Outside, Fox. And they pick up 2.
You gotta love the determination from Fox. Refuses to let the contact throw him off.
Murray, the pass to Grant. And here's the fast break. Here's Payne. A miss that time would have put him up. So it's the Spurs now. This team is on quite a run.
Foul?
Here in the midst of a 14-game winning.
What? All right, come here. Pick him up. Pick him up and give it to me. Give me my baby. Oh. Oh. He's so big, you could be on the Magic, boy. Yeah.
Do a little.
What?
Hold both his little paws like he's holding a little basketball and go.
Baby. Baby. You're little compared to Papa. Yeah. Big boy. Oh.
Street.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean,
back.
the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Garland kicks to Murray. Here's Black. That's in there.
Gotta guard me, bro.
Assist. Black's got his second bucket tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Garland. 11 points last game. It's Black in the corner. Misses the 3.
What? I don't want one. You get it, man. I didn't want one. You eat it, man. Okay, I'll eat it.
Lando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Oh!
And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
And here's Garland for 3. Rebound by the Magic.
Why is he wearing number 20?
What
What the hell?
of their win against Chicago.
Yeah,
We'll
I mean,
roll
we
with
saw
it.
them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Garland. After the Magic pick up 2. And it's Grant in the corner. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They lead by 4. Banchero, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Grant gets
There we
a
go.
wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his
We'll
range.
fix Fox's
If he's left
number
open
after
from
the
beyond
game.
the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Well, at 6'10", GA.
Oh,
Franz
good.
Wagner
Give me
provides
that.
great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Magic, Johnson comes in for Banchero. And it's Suggs in for Bain. Heroes checked in for the Spurs. Fox against Garland. Johnson the pass to Fox. Screen by Batadze. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh.
He's got 13 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their
You
three-point
okay?
shooting and getting pretty good results.
Fox against Hero. Black kicks to Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer off.
He is hurt.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power
Menus go static somehow. I don't think that's
ranking starting to take shape. Taking a look at Orlando. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top 3.
And you know, for the Spurs, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Garland dishes to Grant. This one for 3.
Oof.
The shot, no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of
only 1 for 5.
length on Isaac. That gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdown.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Garland. Hero from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Suggs against Murray. And it's Suggs missing. Spurs trail by 4. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Isaac.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Hero against Johnson. The shot's good from Batadze. Batadze's got his second basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray, the pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Magic.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Isaac misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Guys, back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much.
That's exactly what Rudy brings to your team on the defensive end.
Hero from long range.
Oh!
And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Grant outside. Out to the right wing. Black, no good. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. San Antonio making
That's crazy.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Johnson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Magic out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
Oh my God, what?
The advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on De'Aaron Fox. What's the situation, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Magic's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Allie, thanks as always. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is out there with Isaac, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's is out there for
Fuck
Orlando.
out the way.
Good eyes and anticipation allowed Green to initiate the steal right there. Saw the opening and then just snatched it away.
Bain drawn the double team. Isaac finds Suggs. No good with the triple. Spurs leading by 3.
Shit.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. The 4th spot held by Darius.
We need Darius to have a game here.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And
another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
Grant, he's checked in for the Spurs.
For San Antonio, number 39, Jeremy Grant.
Banchero finds Wagner to stop the run. The rebound by Grant. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Green. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bain passes to Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
When you're the #1 pick like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Isaac's checked in for the match. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Down low. Here's Bain. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play change. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Up technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Yeah.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Carter with the screen. Garland, and it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And the Magic making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Garland with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one
Put
more
layup time back on.
over the limit.
Mixed results so far.
And they're just not sharp.
Missing too many I should be missing.
Now, and it's starting to hurt them.
Yeah, very untidy. The turnovers have cost them 4 points already and really have played a big role in them losing their lead.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Banchero finds Johnson. Orlando moving the ball around.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Grant with a screen on Suggs. Garland the pass to Grant. A three-pointer, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And it's sent back by Carter.
Oh, Carter Jr. Great time.
Green against Wagner. Carter the pass to Garland. Over Suggs. And stolen by Wagner. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Orlando.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Johnson. San Antonio also making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Anthony Black in for Garland. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka. Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Johnson's checked in for Bain. Hero against Fox. And Suggs throws it down.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Black the pass to Gobert. Grant outside. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. The shot. No good. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Fox, the bounce pass. That one drops for him. Banchero's got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Gobert with a screen on Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance here to check out some stats for Anthony Black.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Robinson's checked in for the Magic. Carter, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hachimura comes in for Jeremy Grant. Wagner on the wing. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the 2 things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championship, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. San Antonio trailing here. Out to Clarkson. And here's Green outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Let's check in now with our Allie Lapores, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. So De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you guys.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Robinson, and it's Bain in for Jalen Suggs. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. The rebound by Bitadze.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Wagner finds Bain. There's Bitadze. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Carter. San Antonio leading by 4. Green taking his time here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
On the wing, Fox. Led by Green. Inside, here's Bitadze. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Fox Fox against Green. Fires the three. Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Spurs leading by 5 to the paint. Here's the teardrop.
Oh!
Hachimura's got 8 points.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Batadze setting a screen for Fox. No good on the triple. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely
our shooting can be a little better.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Gotta just be us, okay? We got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos, and we got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
And get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Give me a beat. And measuring up the shot.
No fan has made it yet.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now, Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Orlando Magic.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes, but the percentages are not the best.
Yeah, that defense can live with them shooting in the low 30s. They got to create better looks. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
They're actually shooting a lot better, which is worrisome.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Green, Rui Hachimura out there with Sharp. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Murray in at the point guard. Here's Murray. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Murray's got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio. Here's Orlando now, and a wide open look for Payne. Offline with his three.
Quiet.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Charge, a screen on Payne. No one covering. Green's got 14 points.
What a shot by Green. Maxed out his range on that one.
And it's Magic with the ball. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Gobert's checked in for Sharge.
In the lineup for the Spurs, number 27.
Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 now on the night. Clarkson kicks to Green.
Ooh, fuck out the way.
Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And Caro outside. Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 18 points for Jalen Green.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Wagner wide open. And the 3
and that's why.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hachimura setting the pick for Clarkson.
Jason!
The long distance 3 is buried. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Banchero outside. Puts it up from 17.
A terrible shot.
Clarkson.
He does that, though.
Sure, but the offense was worse.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, Clark, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Hachimura. And finished off by Banchero.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
Murray kicks to Grant. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Banchero scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
To the middle. They double him with Green. Kicks it out to Banchero. Murray against Wagner. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Banchero. Outside, Fox. Wagner from long range. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Grant outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Bain looking around. Pass to Banchero. Wagner from long range. The shot, no good. Spurs leading by 7. Green passes to Grant. Back to Green. From 13, and it's San Antonio with another.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wagner's got 14 points for the game.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for him the rest of the way.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
Wagner kicks to Fox. Banchero outside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. And it looks like, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
the ruling on the floor stands.
Yeah.
A lot of people
it's hard to see sometimes.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Magic making a switch here.
Missed the free throw.
Checked in, and you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Garland against Fox. Patase, a screen on Garland. Fox looking it over. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Garland, no good. The Magic trail by 8. And it's Patase in the corner. Another miss by Orlando.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Grant.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
Here's Fox. 14 points for him. Patase, a screen on Garland. Fox goes in. Patase with the bucket. Pitase's got 12 in the game.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Garland from deep three-point land. There's Hero with the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Only 3?
Here's Fox. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Franz Wagner. Johnson count that one.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Carter, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Black. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Orlando. Wants to get it to Bane and does. That one goes in.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
A drive by Garland. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart.
Yeah, get up, Darius.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Grant sets a screen for Hero.
I'm a bucket, dog.
And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And he knows exactly what he's doing. Garland gets inside and puts the defender in a position where he has the foul.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Orlando making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Fox.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Bane against Hero. Bane passes to Johnson. To the inside. And finished off by Wagner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Yes!
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Both Wagners are out there, Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. Jalen Suggs is out there with Johnson. And it's Banchero in at the 4-man position. Fox is out there for Orlando. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Isaac's checked in for Mo Wagner. Johnson outside. A three-pointer off the board.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Carter kicks to Hero. Shoots over Johnson.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to shoot.
It's all
what?
in by the Magic. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Oh, bitch.
Good. The San Antonio lead is kept down now to just 12 on the basket from Wagner.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on
It's
the
annoying,
interior.
dude.
Yeah, and that's 4
Wide open lane. Oh, I'm a shoot.
From point blank range.
They make memes about that.
Orlando has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start.
Come on, I had that
shit. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Johnson outside. Baseline jumper. Here's Isaac. Rebound San Antonio. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Garland the pass to Hachimura. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Johnson, a wide open look. Traps in the tray.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Garland dishes to Carter. Puts up a deep 3.
Wendell.
Drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And the Spurs lead by 14. Isaac up top. To the middle. It's tipped.
Fuck.
Here's Banchero. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Garland the pass to Hachimura. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
San Antonio leading by 12.
What?
Three-pointer, and it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Bain comes in for Franz Wagner. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Johnson. San Antonio also making some changes. Green is checked in for Tyler Hero. And Murray subbed in for Garland. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Tony Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Here's Green, and there's the drive. Makes it off the glass. Green's got 11 in the second half.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now.
Oh, good foul.
Basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, Boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Outside, Payne. Banchero outside. And he makes that one. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Wagner's checked in for the Magic. San Antonio also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Carter. Jeremy Grant comes in for Hachimura. And it's Garland in for Anthony Black. Gobert with a screen for Murray. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Garland, no good. The Magic trail by 12. Banchero with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Payne. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Here's Grant. Rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Banchero. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
It's Garland. Now Grant launches it. He drills the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And that's the thing about Garland. He can wiggle in there and create chaos.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the Spurs, Darius Garland, taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Garland. The Magic trail by 13. Now Bitadze, and another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Desmond Bane buries the deep ball.
That's an elite shooter, Edward Bane from the coffin corner.
Right side, Garland takes the three. Cleared away by Wagner.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Got it!
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too, as an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his. That's impressive.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Jalen Green. Fires the three. Can't get it. Orlando trailing here. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Fox against Garland. Strong move off the glass.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Fox against Garland. Fox is double. Now Bitadze. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to
what the hell?
Everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Hero fires. I get the three. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Garland looking it over. Shoots the three. Bane rips down the rebound. Orlando with the ball. 4-point game. Now Banchero. Bane puts up the three. Drained from outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Coach
That's
needs
crazy.
a moment to talk things over. Blacks checked in for San Antonio. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jalen Green comes in for Hero, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Garland. Fox, there's the drive. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbound pass and not waste too much time at all.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Fox. Banchero. No good from 3. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
Yeah, crazy comeback by them.
It really was, but that didn't
Some rough shooting still, but we all right.
Road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Tyler Hero.
They played pretty damn good. That's a huge game. Look at that. Both scores went crazy, and Garland had a decent game. Still kind of shooting bad, but, you know, hit a couple. I think we'll keep layup timing on for now. We'll do about 2 or 3 games with it on, just to see how it goes. Because I feel like I missed. I don't know. I thought it would be better, but I feel like I missed too many that I shouldn't be missing.